Alright, in this video I'll be doing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel gameplay, but this time I will be doing it with my Cyber Dragon deck. I'll also be editing my Cyber Dragon deck and modernizing it, so it is much more effective for this meta. There is new cards to support Cyber Dragons, like Clockwork Knight and Duality. Though I can afford Clockwork Knight, I cannot afford Duality, unfortunately. So I'll just make do with what I have to maybe make a more budget-friendly version of what the deck is supposed to be. So here is my Cyber Dragon deck. Of course, I'm going to start modernizing it for consistency, but I'll leave this one how it is. I'll just make a new deck, so I create it with you. Cyber Dragon, make the title, and now we're of course gonna type in Cyber Dragon and put in all the Cyber Dragon cards we need. Triple Cyber Dragon, Triple Cyber Dragon Core, Triple Cyber Dragon Hers, Triple Cyber Dragon Natchster, Single Cyber End Dragon, Single Cyber Twin Dragon, Triple Cyber Emergency, Double Cyber Dragon Nova, Triple Chimeric Fortress Dragon, Single Cyber Repair Plant, Single Cyber Rev System, Double Chimeric Rampage Dragon, Double Cyber Dragon Infinity, Single Cyber Dragon Sieger, Single Anaconda, Single Constellar Pleiades, and last but not least, what am I missing here? I'll just throw in a third Cyber Dragon Nova. So that is the full extra deck complete. Of course, instead of a third Cyber Dragon Nova, you would want a Chimeric Mega Fleet Dragon, as it can get rid of a powerful monster in the extra monster zone, which most meta decks have. But unfortunately, I'm unable to afford this. Also remember, this is a going second deck. You go second with this deck. So to continue with the main deck, those are all the Cyber Dragon cards we'll be putting in there. So now we'll move on to Cyber Dark. These are just, I prefer the Cyber Dragon cards, they're stronger, but these can be a support too. I just like to put in a single Chimera, single Realm, and a Power Bond. Since you can normal summon Cyber Dragon Core, search out Cyber Dark Realm, activate Cyber Dark Realm, summon add Chimera, and due to Cyber Dark Realm's other effect, you can normal summon him, then discard a spell if you have any, and add Power Bond. And with Power Bond, you can fuse any machine fusion monster from your extra deck using, and if you added it with Chimera, you'll be able to fuse with total materials from your hand, field, or graveyard. And also, since you have 2 monsters on the field after this combo, you can link 2 into Cyber Dragon Sieger or Predaplant Vete Anaconda, which fuses using Overload Fusion. Of course, this deck is also a new support, or well, I think is a new support, but I don't really use it since this isn't mainly about sending cards to the graveyard. And now we're going to add some machine support, like the new Clockwork Knight. Triple of this. So this card, all face-up monsters on the field become machine monsters. Machine monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense. Also, machine monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense. So all your monsters gain a total of 1,000 attack point advantage against opponent's monsters. And also, since all monsters on the field are now machines, summon Chimeric Fortress Dragon using monsters from your opponent's field as well, which just gets rid of all their monsters if you decide to. It says you can use 1+ machine monsters. As it states, you can send the above cards from either field to the graveyard for this card's summon. So 1 Cyber Dragon and 1 or more machine monsters. So 1 Cyber Dragon on either field, and any amount of other machine monsters, you can send them to the graveyard from either field to summon Chimeric Fortress Dragon. And this means, once again, I'm repeating myself, you can use everything on your opponent's field, and if you want to, everything on your field too. I will also add more machine support, like Juzikaru, the Star Destroying Kaiju. This is a machine, so you can also summon Chimeric Fortress with it. Oh yeah, the missing card in my extra deck is Almirage. This card, I just remembered. This card allows you is a Salamangreat Mirage. This card allows you to send away one of your normal summoned 1000 or less attack monster, which means you get to there's another combo you can do. You can normal summon Cyber Dragon Core and add Cyber Repair Plan, which activates if Cyber Dragon is in your graveyard. But just normal summoning at the start, why would you need it? Well, because Almirage, it can send to the graveyard Cyber Dragon Core for its summon, and then you can use the repair plant you just added. And that's why we're only running 1 repair plant, because we only need to use it once really, because this is an OTK variation, so we'll be trying our best to end your opponent in 1 turn. Also, we want to have Therian King Regulus, and if you can afford it, you can also get one of the Regulus field spell, Therian field spells, and one of the Therian Endless Aggro engine. But I wouldn't recommend it since it still means 4 bricks. So I just like to keep Therian King Regulus. He stands by himself and can summon himself, and he gains extra power if he summons himself using another Regulus. So now that the extra deck's fully complete, we're going to carry on with the main deck, and we only need 12 more cards. So that would be cards like a Forbidden Droplet, Called by the Grave, what else? Sorry, I'll just take a peek at my other Cyber Dragon deck, because I think it's just staples from there on, isn't it? Oh yeah, Galaxy Soldier and Machine Duplication. So these cards, they allow you to summon 2 level 5 monsters and go into an Xyz summon. So Galaxy Soldier. You can play triple of him. I only play triple of him because well, you can get him more often, but the main strength of Galaxy Soldier is summoning himself and adding one other Galaxy Soldier from your deck to your hand. So if you used it once, you'll have another Galaxy Soldier in your hand, leaving one in your deck, which just serves no purpose, as there's nothing else to add. So it'd just be a basic 0 defense level 5 special summon by discarding a card. So that's why I think you should only play 2. And also Machine Duplication. Also a tip with Machine Duplication. Do not activate Clockwork Knight before it, because you have to target a machine monster you control with 500 or less attack, and Clockwork Knight increases the attack of your monsters by 500. So no matter what Cyber Dragon monster you have on the field who becomes Cyber Dragon, as long as their attack, even if it's not their original attack, is higher than 500 or higher than 500, you can not special summon 2 Cyber Dragons. Also, this gimmick, even though they're not called Cyber Dragon directly, while they're on the field, their name becomes Cyber Dragon. So this is like a cheat you can use with Machine Duplication to summon a Cyber Dragon monster and summon 2 real Cyber Dragons from your deck to Xyz summon. And now 5 cards left. These are just staples like Ash Blossom, Imperm, really whatever you like that interrupts the opponent's play. I know really I should be playing triple Ash Blossom and triple Imperm and maybe triple Maxis as well, but I just can't afford it. So I'll just use triple of Forbidden Chalice. It's just an on the field monster negate. So this is my complete Cyber Dragon deck, and now I'll go into duels with it. I don't think I've forgotten anything. And we will go into ranked. We don't want to see a dead duel. And remember, this is a go second deck. Do not go first with this. Doesn't matter. Usually people go first anyways, because most decks are strong going first. They set up a powerful board. But with this deck, we're good at breaking boards and getting some damage into your opponent. And we even got Infinite Impermanence, Clockwork Knight, and Forbidden Chalice for our next turn. Of course, Imperm can activate itself from the hand if you control no cards at all. He's playing Utopics. Oh, I don't like Utopics, they're actually very annoying. They just lock you out of activating anything. And the worst part is, I don't know what card you want to negate with an Imperm. Oh, I know this one. Should I negate this? I will. It seems like an important combo piece. And that'll be negating both effects. Oh no. I made a mistake. Oh, that's a crisis. 5,000 attack, and both three of his effects are not negated. That's just unfortunate. This will be a very big challenge. All I have to do now is activate Forbidden Chalice on whatever would lock me out of summoning. Utopia Ray. Here we go. The card arts are amazing though. I really like him. He how many materials? Ultimately a Utopia Ray. It's a negate. Wow, so you can negate 2 monster effects. He can negate a monster effect I activate from anywhere. He has 2 on the field monster negates. That is crazy. From just 1 monster, 500 attack, and can attack all monsters I control. With also this thing summoning it. Exceeds monsters every turn. And another level 4 Xyz. What is this? Two Forbidden Chalices. I'll activate one now. to negate his Tornado Dragon. Wait, yeah, because I can get rid of Clockwork Knight. Activate if you control a number monster number cannot be destroyed by cut-off. What? That is crazy. I have to negate that. Well, not much he can do. He still has 2 monster negates. Alright, this is not a number monster. And wait, with Clockwork Knight I can actually get rid of all monsters he controls. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to normal summon it. That's unfortunate. Summon Natchster. Oh no, he has something, doesn't he? What could it be? And now I'm going to send every single one of his monsters to the graveyard with Chimeric Fortress. This is a direct display of what Clockwork Knight can do. Everything to the graveyard. Chimeric Fortress Dragon. Absolutely crazy. Also, it gains 1,000 attack per monster used as it for its summon, and also it gains an extra 500 for Clockwork Knight. It increases the attack and decreases the opponent's attack. Wow. I just got rid of his entire field. And an advantage. Set 1 pass. I'll put him in a very vulnerable position. Another Forbidden Chalice. No way a utopic player runs flip effects. No way. Oh yeah, since Forbidden Chalice alters a monster's attack points and is a quick effect, is a quick play spell, you can actually negate an opponent, you can actually use it in the battle step, which is really, really good. Most quick effects can't be used in the battle step since they don't alter a monster's attack points. But this one does alter a monster's attack points, and that means you can use it in the battle step. Unfortunately, I don't have another Natchster in my hand to erase the field again because I accidentally activated his effect. Oh no. The one card that could save him now. Managed to top deck. An ultra rare. From where? He can summon himself from the hand. That must be a bait. He's trying to bait my chalice. Even though he doesn't know it's a chalice, he's still trying to bait it. Oh no, what can he make that he's not surrendered yet? No way he comes back. No way. Okay. I know to negate. Oh, it doesn't gain any additional effects, which means the one it activates is the only one that resolves. Well, does anything. So now I can negate that and there'll be no other effect to respond to. Also gain no attack from a Forbidden Chalice because the attack is still decreased from Clockwork Knight. Oh no. No way, I was baited again. But it can only be used once per turn, so what could he possibly bring out? No cards in his hand. Baguska. No way. I'll just tribute everything again. Wait, I don't have a Cyber Dragon. Oh my. Cyber Repair Plant can give me a Cyber Dragon. Wait, he can add a... Oh no, he can Xyz summon. He can Xyz summon using a double. Oh no. Oh. Oh wait, it's, oh yeah, Baguska negates his own monsters too. And that just showcases the new support of Clockwork Knight for Cyber Dragons. Of course, that wasn't the ideal win condition. It's not always just Chimeric Fortress Dragon wipe the field beat down. There's also other ways you could win. Like, for example, that was only one way of winning with this deck. That was only one win condition. Chimeric Fortress Dragon, Clockwork Knight, wipe the field and beat down. There are other win conditions too, like Chimeric Rampage Dragon, which can also be boosted to 4200 with Power Bond and attack 3 times. 4200 attack 3 times. And of course there's also the Cyber Dragon Infinity Negate. And also we have Overload Fusion for Anaconda to fusion summon a Chimeric Rampage Dragon using Overload and materials in the graveyard or field. And even if we don't manage to summon the Cyber Dragon Infinity Negate, we still have Cyber Dragon Nova or Constellar, or we can use Constellar Pleiades too, which is a return to the hand. We also got Therian King Regulus, which is any card negate. And Cyber Dragon Nova. This card can be used to used as Xyz material to summon Cyber Dragon Infinity. As stated in the first sentence, once per turn you can also Xyz summon Cyber Dragon Infinity using Cyber Dragon Nova you control as material, and all materials in Cyber Dragon Nova are transferred to Cyber Dragon Infinity. But just in case your opponent negates and destroys Cyber Dragon Infinity, because he has his own effect, his not quick effect but manual effect, you can resurrect the Cyber Dragon from the graveyard. That can be negated and destroyed, or Cyber Dragon Nova can just be destroyed in general. When he is destroyed, a machine fusion monster from your extra deck, like Cyber End Dragon, Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, or maybe even Cyber Twin Dragon, just in case you've somehow used both your rampages. So yeah, that is my Cyber Dragon deck, and I hope this video would have been helpful to you, and bye.